Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Vikas.
So whenever I start the batch of Tableau, I always what I do is I play one video. Okay, so that video is created by Tableau itself, and they have uploaded on to YouTube. This video gives you a quick understanding of what this tool does. Okay, just 2-3 minutes of video. I'm just going to play this video. Watch this and then try to understand what this tool does. I'll ask questions like just to check your understanding, and then we'll get started. I'm playing this video. Yeah, so this is a video. I think it's just 2 minutes probably. Yeah, 2 minutes video. Watch it carefully and see what are the things they are showing. They are just trying to show this tool does what kind of thing, how you can develop, how you can access the information once the dashboard is developed, all those things. So I'm starting the video now. Are you able to see my video screen?
Yes, Vikas.
And then the audio, are you able to hear? See,
No, Vikas.
audio you don't. Okay, probably if I'm playing this video, you won't be able to hear the video sound. What I'll do is I'll just go and upload this on Teams, and then small file. You can just give a try, watch it, and then we'll create the node. Okay, small video file is just 14 MB. Please download and watch it now. Then after 2-3 minutes, once you guys watch that, then we will continue. Okay. Completed?
Yes, Vikas.
So question is like before we start using the tool, we should know what tool this is and what exactly it does, and why are we using it, what kind of job we are going to get if we add this skill on our profile. These things we should know before we actually start using this tool. So first question is, what is Tableau? Okay, and then to answer this question, I have given you that video, which will give you at least an idea what are the things you can do with Tableau. So people who have completed watching the that video, you can tell me what Tableau tool is and what it does. So what is Tableau? Tableau desktop, I mean to say. We have the web version also, but we will be using Tableau desktop. Later on, we will also explore what is the web version and what it does. Both web version or the desktop, both more or less does the same thing. In order to use web version, you have to be always connected to internet. Desktop is your local installation, so internet is not required. You can always use desktop without having internet connection also. It's a reporting and data visualization tool. So what exactly it does? It helps you to connect with data and prepare the report, prepare the graphs, visualization and all. It helps you to do. So report, you understand why we prepare report? Because when we see the raw data, right? When we see the raw data in row and column format, it will be difficult for the user to understand what is happening in their business. They will not be able to understand, right? If I show you this data. So if you look at this data, around 50,000 records are there, and then around 20-25 columns are there. So if you just have a look at the data, or say your company director is looking at this data, and you are the person who owns the data, and you are saying, okay, have a look at this data set, this is the information. Do you really think your director, VP, will be able to understand what story this data is telling? Lot of information is there, but it is not telling you anything. If you go to the information row wise, order date, ship date is there, customer ID is there. Maximum what your director or VP will understand, how much profit company has made by selling this particular product, whatever product we have, and in which area, who was the customer. That's all. But do you really think a company who is having millions of customers, a director or VP, will be interested to understand how much profit company has made by selling a product to one individual customer? He wouldn't be interested. He will be interested in understanding. He will have question like this: okay, in India market, which is my top 5 selling product? This kind of question he will ask. He would like to get the answer of this kind of question. The question will be, tell me the the highly profitable product in UK market. He will also would like to know what percent of orders we are we are shipping within the given timeline, right? And there will be many more questions like, if tell me the product names which I'm selling a lot but not able to make the profit. Samsung, by selling Samsung product, how much profit company is making, how much we are spending on shipping cost, on home appliances, and in the home appliances, which in under the home appliances product, how many what percent of orders are returned by the customer in Australia market. This kind of question VP will ask, and if you give this data to them, they won't be able to get that information, right? So you need to have a tool which will play with this data and extract the information in the form of graphs, summary report, and present in the form of a dashboard. Okay. So this is a tool which does that job. It helps you to connect to the data set. It helps you to connect to the data set. It helps you to build the graphs, dashboard quickly and easily. And it also allows you to publish the information. Publishing the information means, if you develop something, say you develop a dashboard or report, and you have to share with many people in the company. This tool allows you to develop the dashboard and publish it on the server, and you can provide access to many people. They can see your dashboard on their mobile, tab, laptop, wherever they are. Question will come to your mind, since you already have Excel, using which you can create the graphs, you can create the report, you can use this data and create very nice graphs and all, which you would have already done if you have completed my Excel session. What is the use of Tableau then? Why do you really learn Tableau when Excel does everything? Even with Excel also, you can prepare, you can create that information, right? Whatever I discussed, top 5 selling products and all, you can create graphs, create a nice dashboard, and you can share with the user. Why are we learning Tableau then? This is a question I want to ask you. Anyone has the answer? Anything you are learning, see, you have added in you in that group, it's been almost a week time, right? And then you know that we are starting Tableau. So my expectation was, you guys would go to Google, search for Tableau, understand what this tool is doing, because every time you're learning something new, before you come to the class, you should explore it. It will always help you. I don't know if anyone got chance to explore it. The question is, when we have Excel which does everything, why do we need to use Tableau? Why are we learning Tableau?
We can visualize the data in a better way when compared to Excel.
Yeah, better way. Yeah, obviously Tableau has many better feature compared to Excel. But
Also, it gives more interactive dashboards as compared to the Excel, and more user friendly. That's
more
what I.
user friendly. Okay.
So in
Okay,
this
we'll come
session,
to that. We'll come to that question. Before that, let's talk about what this tool does. We have watched that video, right? It's a reporting and visualization tool. What are the things it does? It allows you to connect to different
Different tool.
data, different data set. It
database,
could be, yeah, Oracle, SQL Server, Excel,
cloud
CSV file,
database.
cloud database. There are many options available, which I'll show you once I open the tool. What else it allows you to do?
It helps us to prepare powerful interactive dashboards.
Yeah, you can say build nice and interactive graphs, dashboard. Then you build the dashboard. What next then? You don't build the dashboard for your own use, right? You build it for others. You will have to finally share your work with others. So allows you to publish the dashboard where? On the server. and you can provide access to all the users. User will have option to access the dashboard from anywhere, and from any device, mobile, tab, laptop, browsers, they can, right? And it is going to be secure also. Security it provides, since it goes to the server. uh, if I have given access to 5 people, sixth person will not be able to access the dashboard from a different device. With Excel, what happens if you develop the dashboard and you forwarded the information to say 5 people? Chances are there that one person out of those five forwards the information to other 5 people, and other 5 people will be able to access the information in the dashboard if the dashboard is not password, sorry, the Excel dashboard is not password protected. Even if it is password protected, just takes 2 minutes to crack the password of Excel and VBA macro. Okay, so the security of this Microsoft Office tools are not strong. With some basic Python coding and all, you can easily break the password of Excel. You can easily break the password of VBA macro coding also. So imagine if someone from your company, if he's leaving the job and he forwards the information to his personal information, personal email ID, and later after leaving the job, he uses or sells the information to the rival companies. Rival company will take an advantage um, of having the access of the data, and then they will take better decisions, bring better product in the market, competitive offers in the market, and ultimately it will hit your current company, right? So security is very important, data security is very important. With Excel, you don't get that level of security what Tableau provides. So these are the things your Tableau does. It allows you to connect to various data sets. It allows you to prepare nice and interactive dashboards, and then it also allows you to securely publish your information dashboard on the server, and it helps you to provide the access to the user. So let me compare now. So these things Excel also does. Security is something where Excel lacks, but there are other feature also um, we can consider when it comes to Tableau. When you are considering Tableau over Excel, there are few features because of which company goes for Tableau rather going for the Excel reporting. Here are the benefits, I would say. The biggest problem with Excel is the limit of data. Everyone knows what is the limit of what is the Excel limit, how much data it can handle. Any idea?
Single data.
89.
10 lakhs record it can handle at a time. Okay, so 10 lakhs record in one Excel file, you are preparing a report. Nowadays companies, if you take an example of companies like this one, Amazon, Flipkart, Cisco, Microsoft, they generate trillions of record on a daily basis. I would say not even daily basis, in hours they generate multi-million records. Okay. So imagine if your company is asking you to perform um, analysis on historical data of last 1 year, and month wise trend they want to see, sales trend or profit trend they want to see. Do you really think with Excel will you will be able to prepare the report? First of all, your Excel will not be able to accommodate more than 10 lakhs record, and the data size is huge. You'll require like 20-30 separate Excel file to store that much information. First of all, difficult, right? With Excel, size is the biggest problem with Excel. If you go beyond 5 lakhs and you are applying some Excel formula like VLOOKUP, index match and all, chances are there that your Excel will crash while the calculation is being performed. The biggest challenge with Excel is its size and the speed. Nowadays, see, if you have a small data set, and if you want to do the quick analysis, you can use Excel. Excel will always be there, no matter uh, uh, which tool comes in the market, advanced tool comes in the market. Excel will be there always in everyone's system, and you will be using Excel on a daily basis for sure if you are part of the reporting team. So what happens every time, uh, your VPs and all will not come and ask you to build a dashboard. They'll ask you to do a POC or prepare some ad hoc report on the small data set and send the information in couple of hours. In such cases, you would not go for Tableau option. You will just get the data, small data, 50,000 record, 2 lakhs record. You will get it in Excel, prepare the report and send it to him. But if you have to share the information with many users, say more than 100 users, and data size is huge, and report you have to prepare on a daily basis, the report which you sent in Excel format, and then director likes it and he says that, okay, this report looks good, do some more enhancements, and you have to send this report on a daily basis from tomorrow onwards, every day 10 o'clock. So if he says that 10 a.m. every day, what will you do if you are using Excel? You will extract the data, put the data in Excel template, prepare the report once again manually, and then you will send the report to the director every day at 10 o'clock. Manual task you'll be doing, but imagine if you sent this report at 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, now it's 10:25, and you send this report at 10 o'clock to your director, which has the information about how much company has sold, how much profit company has made, and total number of orders and all. After 1 hour, do you really think this dashboard, the report which you have sent to your director, is updated? Every minute in company transaction is happening. Customers are buying the product from your website every minute. So your dashboard, the dashboard which you have sent in Excel format to your director, that dashboard is outdated. It could be 1 minute outdated or 1 hour or a day outdated. If you are sending this report again next day, and your director in the evening is seeing this dashboard, that means he's seeing the outdated information, right? Outdated information. Suppose he says that I want to see live information, what is happening, how much in the last 2 hours, how many products customer has purchased from our company. Then you'll have to prepare the report once again and send it. But the advantage what you get with Tableau is you prepare the dashboard once, because the dashboard will be connected to the database servers, and you publish it on the server. After that, forget the dashboard which will be on the server will be refreshing the dashboard as per the schedule you set up. If you set up hourly, half an hour, every half an hour, or once in a day, or you also have an option to keep it live. Live means it will give you the real time data, like any transaction happens in the company, and if it comes to the database, your dashboard will start showing that information immediately. So that kind of advantage you are getting. Second thing, you don't have to prepare the report again and again. That manual effort it reduces, Tableau reduces, because today you are sending the report in Excel format, tomorrow also you are sending that. You don't have to do. You develop once, publish once, and give the access. That's it. Focus on other dashboards. You don't have to manually do anything like you do in Excel. And the data will be also dashboard will be also updated anytime anyone is opening the dashboard on the server using the link provided by you. They will see the latest information. It's not like they are seeing 5 days old information. If your dashboard connection is live, your user will see live information. If one transaction happened in last 1 minute, they will be able to see that information from that particular order transaction on the dashboard immediately. So that advantage you get, and it's fast. It can handle multi millions of record. You don't have to worry about the what is the size of the data. First of all, it can handle any amount of data, and it is very fast. Helps you to build the interactive dashboards, avoids the manual effort, and it is secure also. Security a very important feature. uh, I will take you through the security feature layer, management layer, when I will be talking about the architecture of Tableau. Okay. So so far, whatever I have covered, that um, covers what Tableau does and what advantage it has over Excel, right? So any question so far in Tableau, in Excel comparison we did. Excel you already know, Tableau I explained. Any question from there?
Because I have one question like Tableau is we can say OLAP and OLTP as well. Both
Yes,
correct?
both.
Okay, okay. Yeah.
We'll
Thank
talk
you.
about with this transaction processing records and all. I'll cover that once time comes. So OLAP, OLTP. So it handles both type of databases. What you mentioned, right? OLAP and OLTP. It handle depends on what kind of data you have. It allows you to connect to both of them and allows you to build a dashboard on top of it.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
So if anyone asks you this question, what is Tableau and why do you use Tableau, and why it is required to use Tableau when you already have Excel, I hope you will be able to answer this question.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And Tableau, again, it's not free. Tableau offers you only 14 days of trial period. Question will come to your mind, what will happen after from, because our course will duration is at least 1 month, say or 3.5 weeks, 7 to 8 sessions, almost a month, right? And then you will have to do the projects and all. 1 month. So 14 days it allows you to use trial version. After that, what will happen? You will have to if you purchase this product is very expensive. Individual license will cost you around 40,000 per user, which you would definitely not like to go for. What you can do is you can go for student version. Okay. Tableau also offers student version, say student license. Every feature what Tableau desktop offers, the paid version offers, this also offers. They haven't reduced one feature also in the student license. So how to get the student license? You will have to tell the Tableau company that you are a student, and for that you will have to get a student ID card, which will have student name, um, academic year. Make sure that this is not less than 2020. That means this should not be expired yet. So active student ID. Even if it is not active, you just click a picture, edit, modify the year, and then you can use it. So people in the past they have got it without any problem. So what Tableau website does, they also have the automated environment. When you upload this information, right, they will just check the year, they will match the name, and they will give you the license. So they give the license within a day, sometime within minutes also, but maximum 1 day they will take and give you the license. So before your 14 days trial period expires, my request will be to get this university ID card. If you have in if you can get it from your colleagues or from your cousins and all, well and good. If you are not able to get, just Google any student ID card, edit the year, create one more email ID which will have a similar name like on the university ID card. Create the email ID, Gmail ID, and then I'll share the link where you have to upload. You have to update the information, name, email ID, and submit the ID card. They will send you the student ID. Okay. So 14 days you have, but don't wait your Tableau trial period to expire, because after that you won't be able to use your Tableau. So before that, probably today or tomorrow, try to get the license. Let me know if you need any help for this one. I'll help you. Okay. So this is about your license, and this license will be active for 1 year, so you can use it for 1 year without interruption, and you can use it in two different devices. This two device, it allows the same license you can actively use in two devices. So you can, if one person is not able to get that because of some reason, you can also help each other. Like if 7 8 person also get can share the same ID among each other, and you can start using it. So this is about your Tableau license. 1 year free of cost. Once the trial period gets over, you can start using this license. But if you join any company, they'll give you the licenses and all. But license cost is expensive. You can Google and get into the license page of Tableau. They have different products, and different license amount is also mentioned. That I would suggest you to go and check how much they charge for each and every product. It'll give you some knowledge on different products Tableau offers. And I'm anyway going to take you through all the products Tableau offer and what they do in the upcoming class. So this is about what Tableau does and the Tableau license. This is important, guys. Try to get it done by Sunday itself. Do not wait. Now coming to Tableau tool, there are other reporting tools also in the market. Power BI, you have Tableau, you have Cognos, you have ClickView, you have MicroStrategy, SAP BobJ, Oracle OBIEE, and similar to that, there are many other reporting tools in the market which works similar to Tableau. Question is, why are we learning Tableau when there are many other tools available? Why are we learning Tableau? The reason why we are learning Tableau, because most of the big companies are using Tableau, and it is currently leader in the market in this segment, data reporting and visualization segment. Tableau is a leader in the market, and since this tool is being used by most of the companies, so Tableau related jobs are also available in large number in the market. So if you're a first timer and planning to get into the analytics profile, you should be choosing a tool which is generating most number of jobs in the market, right? So that's the reason why we are using Tableau. But there are other competitors of Tableau also in the market. Power BI, and as I said, Cognos, ClickViews are also there. Once you learn one reporting tool, it will become easy for you to work on other tool also. Okay, but I would not say that it's as simple as mentioning Oracle SQL and SQL Server, because just little syntax difference is there in both the query languages. But here this is not the case. You'll have to learn the other tool. But what would be my suggestion? Focus on one reporting tool that will help you to get the job. And in case if you switch your job, if the other company is asking you to work on Power BI or ClickView, if you join there, they will give you time to explore what happens, right? Most of the company, what they do, if you know one reporting tool, they consider you for other reporting tool as well, and you will be able to work on other reporting tools with if you spend some time with, if you explore the tool for some time, you will be able to, because the the way you use Tableau, right? Similarly, things will be there in other tool also, but yeah, the options will be available at different places. But what one thing what I can guarantee you is that you can manage with the other tool with little learning, little bit of spending time on exploring the tool. You will be able to manage that. So if somewhere, like if on the job description, if they mention uh, Power BI slash Tableau or Tableau slash Power BI or slash ClickView, do not hesitate to attend the interview. Don't think that they will ask you question from Power BI also, they will ask you question from ClickView also. They will understand if you say that you have experience only in Tableau. And even if they have requirement in both, they will consider you for the interview. And if you do good in one reporting tool, they will take you also. They'll hire you also. So if anytime if you see like this on the job description, it's Click view. Don't leave the opportunity. Go for the interview and say that, yeah, I'm interested in these tools. But Tableau is something I have worked on, and I have whatever 5 years, 3 years experience, 1 year experience in Tableau. You can say why they write like this. They just try to see if anyone is having experience in any of these tools, because they also understand if one person has worked on one reporting tool, they will be able to manage with other tool also. Okay, what kind of job title you will be getting with Excel? Excel knowledge, macros, SQL, and Tableau. There are variety of job roles available in the market. You will be getting Tableau developer, and in this you will have senior Tableau developer, uh, Tableau manager. That kind of roles are also available. Tableau consultant, business intelligence consultant. You will have data analyst, senior data analyst, then lead data analyst based on number of years of experience you have. You also get business system analyst, business analyst, business intelligence manager. There are many, job title will say this, but go through the job description and make sure everything you have learned so far, Excel, macros, SQL, Tableau, the job description is something similar to that, similar to reporting, visualization, analytics, reporting, data analysis, and all. Okay, when you'll hear from the recruiter, you will hear these designation. So don't get confused if they say business analyst. You will think that the role of business analyst is different. There is a dedicated role inside business analytics team called business analyst. They also do the same thing what the data analyst do, what Tableau developer do, what business intelligence consultant do. So it's not about the designation, it's about the job description. Always go through the job description and make sure that data analysis role is there. Okay, all right, so now we discussed about what Tableau does and the benefit it has got over the advantage it has got over the Excel license, and competitive competitors in the market, different reporting tools in the market, and what kind of job title you will be getting when you hear from the recruiter when you start attending the interview. Okay, so now let us start using Tableau. We haven't opened Tableau tool yet. So do one thing. Before you open the Tableau, I have uploaded these two data sample data set, global superstore orders and sample superstore latest. Can you please download these two? After downloading, you can open Tableau like this. Search for Tableau. I'm using 2021.1. I think they have already updated the version. They keep on releasing the new version. Which one have you all downloaded? Is it 2021.6 or 4? What is that?
2021.2.
2021.2. Okay. All right. So open this. Everyone open Tableau and downloaded these two workbooks. So if you open Tableau, you will see this view. Okay, left side, what do you see? Connect. So Tableau, as I mentioned earlier, Tableau allows you to connect to various data sources. First option is Tableau server. We'll be connecting to Tableau server later because we'll have to create the account of Tableau server. We have the option to connect to files like Excel, JSON file, text file, PDF files, and there are, I mean, if you click on the more, it will allow you to browse the file, and if whichever file is supported, you can connect to that and perform your analysis. Okay. Then you have the server, MySQL, Oracle, SQL Server. If you click on this arrow, you see there are many options available. The cloud databases, Azure SQL database, you have Anaplan, Google Cloud, IBM DB2, and there are many more options available. You will have SQL Server as well if you search for it. Since I have connected to SQL Server in the past, it is appearing here. But if you alphabetically search, you will be able to find it. I think this has come here since I have connected, and it looks like once it comes here, it doesn't appear in this list. Or if you are able to find it.
It's
Yes,
Mike,
there,
it's
it's
Microsoft
here,
actually.
right?
M.
Yeah, it's here. Yeah, I was searching with SQL. It's Microsoft SQL Server. So you can see there are many options available. So whenever if you join any company will be using different databases. Some company will be using SQL Server. Some will be using cloud database like Azure SQL database. It allows you to connect. But I'll show you all these options. Even the Azure SQL database, because I have login and password of Azure SQL database. SQL Server, anyway, you guys have installed. Excel, you already have. Excel CSV files, you already have. And then you can even create your Google Sheet and then try to connect. And connecting to any database, it's just one step job. Okay, one step job. How it works? When you click on any of the server, right? It basically asks you the server detail, the name of the databases. Remember, people who have completed SQL classes, you have seen um, test database or July 21 something we had created adventure works database. You may need to mention the database and write your username and password and then sign in. That's all you require. So if you join any company, you will get these information from your colleagues or from your manager, the database, the uh, credentials and all. So to start with, what we will do, we will connect with Excel file. Okay, we'll connect with Excel file, the Excel file which I have given you to download. Two files are there. Wherever you have downloaded, if it is in download folder, remember that where you have downloaded. So if suppose we want to connect to Excel file from here, this is the connection pan where which allows you to connect to different data sources. We are going to connect to Excel now. So go for Microsoft Excel, click that, and which file I have shared with all of you. I think it is Global Superstore Orders, right? Select that, or you can also go for Sample Superstore Latest. Let us connect to this one, Sample Superstore Latest. If you connect, if you click OK, you will be brought to this place. First do that, then I'll proceed further. So this page is called data source page. You can see here data source, which where we can choose which sheets or table we would like to use. So if I open this file, sample superstore latest, let me show you what we have there. This file has got three sheets. Can you see orders, people, and return?
Sorry to interrupt because can you show once again how
Yeah,
to
yeah, sure.
take?
So if you want to go back to that page once again, you can click on this icon. It says show start page. That was your start page. This is your start page. And this allows you to choose different data sources, right? So from here, what you have to do, select Microsoft Excel. It will open the folder. You have to navigate to the folder where you have downloaded those files. I have kept my file in this folder, session 1. But if you have kept it in the download folder, you can go to the download folder, look for this file, select that file and click on open. If you do that, you will come to the data source page. So confirm everyone if you guys are on data source page and if you are connected to sample superstore latest.
Yes, we
Yeah,
have done. I
Vikas.
have done.
Nishi, you give a try now. If it doesn't work, let me know.
Because
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's done.
it's done.
Yeah.
I have small query.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
once it is loaded, can I change the path of in my desktop, right?
If you are changing the path, what will happen next time if you open this file, right, like tableau file, the workbook tableau file, it will try to find that excel file. And since the last location was, if it was download folder, and if you have moved it,
Uh-huh. Yeah, yeah.
sorry, network problem, can you hear me?
Yes, Vikas, now
Yeah,
it's
so if,
just
if you're
interrupted.
if you're yeah, if you're moving it from one place to other, Tableau,
Uh-huh.
when you open the Tableau file next time, it will try to find this Excel file where it was present earlier. Okay, and if it doesn't find it, whatever
Uh-huh.
graphs and all you will prepare, right, that graph will not show any
Uh-huh.
information. So you'll have to again locate the file wherever you have moved. You'll have to do that connection once again. So this Tableau
Oh,
is
okay,
different and
means
data set is
it's
different. Understood?
okay. Yeah, it means it will always access the local file. The data will not be stored in Tableau, right?
Data will not be stored in Tableau. That I will talk about how you can store it in Tableau also. But for now, what I'll suggest you, like wherever you have kept the file, keep it there. Do
Uh-huh.
not move it. Or if you are planning to move it now itself before creating the connection.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if everyone is on data source tab,
Yes.
okay. All right. So it allows you to see the data source tab we have. So since we have connected to Excel file and this Excel file has three sheets, here also three sheets are appearing: order, people, and return. Okay, I'll talk about what these are. It's like a name range, and you don't have to do anything with this for now. Orders, people, and return. These three sheet names you can see. If you had a different names here instead of people something else, same name would have appeared here also. Now the question is, what do you want to analyze? There are three sheets. In all the three sheets, you have data, different data. In returns, you have data, in people you have data, and in orders also you have data. Suppose you want to analyze orders sheet data, you need to drag and drop, you need to drag and drop into this canvas here.
Because there are two orders tab and two people's tab. So which one do I need to drag?
This one, the top which says no, the table kind of icon is there.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
This one you have to use. So bring it on the canvas like this. If you bring it here, this box will show you all the columns you have in the orders tab in Excel. In Excel, you have seen, right? Row ID you have. Here also you will find row ID. You have order ID, you have
Yeah,
order ID.
and
All the columns are appearing here. Okay, so what we did, we dragged order and we are able to see this data here in this box. All the columns are there, what we had in the Excel file. All the records are also there. We also have an option to join. See, if you want to perform an analysis on number of return items by region or by product, you can go and join these two tables. But we will not do it because we have just started exploring Tableau tool. We will not be doing that for now. We will do that in the third session. I'll be covering the join. For now, we'll just focus on one tab, which is orders. We brought orders here and we are able to see the information here. So whatever we have in Excel, that information it is showing you. But what else it is doing, when you connected to data source, Tableau has got its own internal data engine. Okay, what it does, it scans your data. While pulling the data in Tableau environment, it scans your data, and while scanning, while processing the data, it tags the data type to each column. While processing, it try to identify what kind of information you have in each and every column, and accordingly it tags a data type to each column. Example here, row ID, and you can see hash icon, right? So hash icon indicates that it's a number. Okay, it's a number. Here you see ABC. Why ABC? Because you have alphanumeric value. So ABC is assigned, this data type is assigned to order ID column. Similarly, you can see the order date. What we have here, date. So calendar icon is there. You can see these are the data types we have: number, decimal, number whole, date and time, date, string, and boolean. 336. Total 6 data types. And while processing your data, Tableau assigns data type to each and every column. So this one hash indicates numeric column, ABC indicates alphanumeric, calendar indicates date or date time. And then there is another one which you see here, the globe icon. Globe icon indicates that this column is having geographical information, latitude and longitude information we have in these column. And wherever you see this globe icons, you can use it to create map, which I'll be showing you today itself, how to create the map and all. Any different icon you see? No, right? So these are the icons, different data types we have, and you don't do anything. Tableau, while processing your data, it assigns the data type to each and every column. Initially, what it does, it brings the same name of the column what we have in the data source, and your data source is Excel for in this example. Whatever column names are there, same column name appears here, but you have an option to rename these columns. How you can rename it? You can just go to this drop down, and then you have the option to rename. Instead of order ID, you, if you do not want a space between order and ID, you can do that. This way you can rename the column. But always remember, Tableau never modify underlying data. That means whatever changes you made here, this is not going to make any change in your Excel file. Tableau doesn't have that ability. At any point of time, whatever changes you are doing in Tableau environment on the dataset, that change is not going to be implemented on the underlying dataset. This is your original dataset, right? In Excel format, I renamed this column, but it is not going to rename back in your original dataset. Always remember that. Here we have renamed, it is in the temporary memory in Tableau, and we have these columns available. Another option what we have is connection, live and extract. Live and extract, I'll be talking about these two options in detail when the time comes. Live means your dashboard will be connected to the data set with live connection, live information, latest information will be always
Hi,
available on the dashboard. Yeah.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. Actually, I lost some 10 minutes. Could you repeat that what we need to download?
We need to download. Who is there?
Hello.
Jaideep.
Actually, I lost 10 minutes. Internet was
Okay.
not
So
working. We need
have you
to,
download have you downloaded this file, sample superstore?
yes, yes, I did Vinita.
Okay, I'll quickly show you what you have to do. Go to the you when you open Tableau, you will be able to see this screen. You need to click on the
Hello.
Microsoft Excel and find the file which you have downloaded. Sample superstore latest. Select, click
Okay.
open. If you do that, you will come to this view. Okay.
Okay.
After that, you
Okay.
have to drag and drop here. That's all. That's all I have covered so far.
Okay, Vikas, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Try that. And then we have live and extract connection. Live extract, live means as the name suggests, live information, and we will explore this in detail. Extract means you are creating a subset of the data. They have advantages and disadvantages both. We will talk about it in detail. Live and extract, and then we have filters also. We can apply filters. Suppose uh, this data set is having information, sales information of different products, but if you are interested only in one or two products, you can apply filter. You can click on add and click on add once again, find any of the field on which you want to apply filter. Example, I want to go for uh, you have product name. Yeah, and in this product name I'm interested only in these products. I'll go and select those products. So only that much data will be available for you to prepare the report. Okay. So for now, we will not get into that. We will keep it simple for now since it's a first session and we are learning very basic stuff. So I don't want you guys to get confused. So what we have done so far, we connected to a data source, which is in Excel format. And in that Excel file, we had three sheets: order, people, and return. We brought order here and we are able to see the data. We talked about the different data types, Tableau assigned automatically. And we also have an option to rename the column. But renaming or modifying the column in Tableau environment will never impact your original data set. That's what I discussed. And then I said we will talk about live extract and filter more in detail in the upcoming classes. So now, since we have connected and imported the data, time has come to use this data to perform some analysis using Tableau. So this is your data pane. That's the work of data pane for now. you can see sheet 1 is by default created. Click on sheet 1. Click on sheet 1. This is the place where you will be building your graphs, summary report, all those things. Come to sheet 1 and you will be able to find all the column names which you saw here in the tabular format. Here you will find in this format: category, city, country, region, customer ID. All the columns are available. In addition to that, there are few more things you will find, like latitude, measure values, measure names. We will talk about these columns also in the detail in the upcoming classes. Are you all on this page, sheet 1, and are you all able to see these columns?
Yes. Yes, we can.
Because can you show me once tables? I'm not in data analytics. I don't.
From here, I clicked on sheet 1,
Where
came here.
sorry?
See, we were here, right, in the data source tab.
Yeah,
And then can you see sheet 1?
sheet 1.
Here at the bottom left corner.
Yes.
Okay, click on that. In the default, there are two tabs, data and analytics. Go to data.
Okay, got it. Got it.
Got it, right? Do you guys also see this red color icon? Do you see that? If not, then well and good, no problem. So this is your data set
Mm-hmm.
you are connected to, and these are the column names. You will find that there is one thin horizontal line appearing. Can you see that small thin? In the older version of Tableau, we used to have a label called measure and here dimension. I'll talk about measure and dimension. For now, you can consider dimensions the categorical column, measures numerical column. So what Tableau has done while processing the data, it has separated or created two categories: dimensions and the measures. Measures means you can consider like all the numerical columns on which you can do the arithmetic operation, mathematical operation, like you have discount, profit, quantity, sales, right? And these are categorical columns. You have customer name, order date, postal code, these information we have. I'll talk about measure and dimension again in the detail. So this separates, the thin line separates measures and dimension. Okay, so here we have columns and rows. This is your filter, page, marks, and the marks card. And if you click on show me, you have ready-made graphs available. But currently everything is disabled. As and when we progress, I'll be taking you to all these options one by one, explain what exactly they do. So to begin with, what we are going to do, we will create a simple graph. So let's do one analysis. We want to identify the most profitable region, and you can rename this sheet. The default sheet name is sheet 1. Double click on that and write most profitable region. most profitable region, rename that, and this is the name of the sheet which appears automatically, but you have the option to rename them also. Rename it most profitable region. In this sheet we are analyzing and finding which is my most profitable region. So I'm going to show you how quickly you can analyze just by using couple of drag and drop. So what you do first, bring region. Obviously, in order to identify most profitable region, you require two columns. What are those two columns? Region and the profit, right? Profit is your measure appearing below this thin horizontal line, and region is the dimension appearing here. We need to use these two columns. So bring region on columns. If you bring a region on column, what happens? Whatever values you have in the region column, how many values you have? Four values: central, east, south, and west. If you go to Excel, you will be able to find these are the four values you have: central, east, south, and west. So if region is your dimension, central, east, south, west, they are the member of this dimension. Okay, so if you bring any dimension on the column, the member of dimension appear in column. You can see this is your first column, second column, third column, and the fourth column. Then you brought region. If you bring region on the row, what will happen? It will create rows. You can see the members central, east, south, west, they are appearing in the row format, and if I am bringing it on the column, it appears in the column format, similar to what your Excel pivot table does, right? Same way it also works. So region, I brought it on columns. Now what I'll do, I'll bring profit on the rows. So it automatically aggregates the number profit, sum of profit it is displaying, and it creates this graph. If you go to this drop down, so currently it is displaying standard. The fit is standard, but if you want to use the entire view, click on the entire view. This graph will accommodate the entire empty space and it will be displayed this way. Done that?
Mm.
Hello, Vikas.
Yeah,
See, mine is not working. Can I share my screen?
sure, sure.
Can you see?
Yes. It's not working. Looks like what you do. Can you remove country region from the filter? You
And
can you
this one
see the
also?
no, 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 from not from there. I'll just take the control and then help you understand. Can you please allow? Yeah.
Huh.
So what you did, you put the country region on the filter. Okay, and
Okay.
looks like you have connected to global superstore. I have connected to sample superstore. You have connected to global superstore. So what is the difference between sample superstore and global superstore is, in sample superstore you have only States data, and and in the global superstore what we have the entire world data. So if it shows United States, if you are using this country, then seems you are using sample superstore, which is correct, fine. But yours, what are we using? Do you have the region column? This column we are using, right?
Yeah.
Bring it here. So this region has four regions: central, east, south, and west. So all the four are appearing. That was a different column. Okay, in that you have
Okay.
just United States, and then profit we are using. So instead of standard, go for the entire view. I don't know why it's. Are you able to see that option, entire view?
Ha.
Okay, select that.
Wait. Ha.
So it shows you the complete, I mean the graphs, it
Ha.
accommodates the entire space. And then if you click on the show me once again, that box will go off. Okay.
Because did you change the sheet?
No, I haven't changed the sheet.
Okay, this it was I think no, it's okay, all right.
Any question? Any other questions, Gaurav?
No, that's okay.
It's okay. Okay.
Okay.
Surendra, yeah, fine. Everyone completed till here? We dragged and dropped two fields on row and column. That's all we did. Region and the profit we brought. Now I'll share my screen.
Vikas, a small doubt, very small
Yes.
doubt. I just went to show me and clicked on that vertical, sorry, the horizontal one. So now I'm
Mhm.
not getting back to the, yeah, I just clicked on this, but
You
now I'm
clicked
not
on this.
getting back.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
so
okay,
but
let me show you what you can do. You have this option. Can you see? This says swap rows and column. If you click this, are you able to see view like
yes,
this? Okay. If
yes.
you click back, it will bring this view.
All
Try
right,
that.
okay.
You
Yes,
got
yes,
it?
it's,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. I'll
thanks.
take you through these options one by one. Okay.
Yeah.
So this view is ready. Okay. Since I was showing this, let me tell you what this option does. So currently region is in column and rows is in, sorry, the profit is in rows, right? If you want to swap, if you want to bring profit on the column and region in the rows, you can just click this one, this icon, which says swap rows. So currently the graph, the bars are the vertical bars, right? If you click this, it will become horizontal bar. What this graph is telling, this is called your bar chart. Okay, you can call it bar chart, and each member is having its own bar. Central is has one bar, east is having one bar. Size is different. And why size is different? Because their profit numbers are different. If the profit number is smaller, the bar size will also be be smaller. So in this, if I ask you, which is the most profitable region, can you quickly tell me? Which is the most profitable region here?
West.
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 This
And if I ask you how much profit they have made, you're saying the West is the
100.
most profitable. How much?
Right
Yeah,
click include,
110.
So you will be comparing this on, this is your y-axis, right? And
Yeah.
this is your x-axis. You'll be comparing this bar size on this scale, and you are trying to guess the number, right? But that is not giving you the accurate number, exact number. You will be guessing some approximate number. So what you can do is, if you take your cursor here, there is something called tooltip. It comes on mouse hover. See, if I'm taking my cursor on this bar, one small box appear, white color. It says region is west, and the profit is 1,84,008,418. Right? It gives you the exact number. That's your profit number. Sometimes it becomes difficult for the user to, if they want to see the exact number always, they would definitely not like to compare this on this scale. So you have the option to display the label. How will you display the label? All you need to do is just click on this icon. You can see this T icon, right? If you click on
Yeah.
this icon, what it does, if you take your cursor, it will tell you what it does. It says show mark label. So these are your marks. Okay, it will show your mark label. It is displaying the label, right? And since you are displaying the label, do you really think
Where is
this
that
scale
option,
is
Vikas?
required? Here, this one. T is there, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Click on that.
Yes, yes, I see that.
It brings it. If you click once again, it will go off. The question is, since you are displaying the label here, do you really think this scale is required? No, right? So design best practices says if you are displaying the label on the bar, you should not be displaying this. There's no use of this one, right? If this was not there, then only you'll use it to understand what is the number, right, on each bar. Since you are displaying it, you don't require it. You can right click and you can click on show header. That will go off. But I will not ask you to do it now. First session, let it be the way it looks now. What we did, we just dragged and dropped two fields, region and the profit, and that created this graph, this bar chart. And we learned that we can swap also like this. Any questions so far, guys, till here? So we found most profitable region. Which region is the least profitable here? And what is the profit amount? Central is
Central.
and 39. Now it's easy for you to find the number, right? So what is tooltip? How it comes? Do you know?
By hovering over
Tooltips.
the mouse to the
Yeah, when you hover over the bar, you will be able to see that. You have the option to customize it. Currently, you see only two things, right? Profit and the region. In case you want to display sales number also, you can display in this box. I will show you how to do that later, not now. One more thing I want to do in this bar chart is I want to find out segment wise profit in each region. Four regions are there, right? Central, East, South, and West. Guys, I hear some background noise. Request you, if you are not talking, please go on mute. Thank you. So four regions are there: Central, East, South, and West. This is giving you the overall number. But suppose I'm also, or the user is interested to see the information segment wise. So what is segment here? If I go take you to the Excel file, the segment you have consumer, corporate, and home offices. Three segments are there. Consumer means like us. We purchase the product for our personal use. Corporate companies, right? S- this superstore will sell the product to the companies in large number. Home office, there is a separate segment where people work from home and set up their own office, and probably this is the segment home office, and companies targeting uh, to sell the product to those customers who falls into this segment. So there are three segments: consumer, corporate, and home offices. If user is interested to see out of 39,706 which segment is most profitable, which segment in central is most profitable. We had a question which region is most profitable. Now within the region, which segment is most profitable? I want to get the answer. and you can easily answer just by dragging one field here. You know which field you'll have to drag and drop? We have segment here. Bring segment on the color and see what happens. Now if I ask you this question, in south market, south region, which segment is most profitable? Can you read the graph and give me the information?
Consumer.
Consumer. How did you identify consumer? By looking at this legend, right? First you saw that the size of this box is the biggest, right, out of three, and it is in blue color. Consumer indicates blue color. You can also hover your mouse and get the information. Segment is consumer, and this is also giving you the label. Easy for you to read the number here. So three fields, three times I dragged and dropped, and it is giving me this much information. You have the option to change the color also. I'll talk about what this color, size, label, detail, tooltip in detail today itself. Suppose you want to change the color of the bar. How will you change it? You click on color, click on edit color. You can see consumer, corporate, and home offices already got three different colors, right? But you have the option to choose the color from this list. Suppose you don't like blue color. For consumer, you want to go for green color. Allocate this color. For corporate, if you want to go for some other color, this color. And home offices, this color. And then click on apply. Color will change. If you go to this drop down, you have many different color palette. Many different color palettes are there, and from there you can choose different color. Will not get into the detail for now, uh, into the color detail. I just wanted to show you the options. You have various options available. So what happens? Every company will have its own set of color, right? The company brand color, and they recommend uh, dashboard developers, report developers to use colors from that set. You also have an option to create your own set of color. You can see like I have created a color set for Infosys, for Accenture. You can also create. I'll show you how to do that in the third or fourth session. Okay. So I just wanted to show you how you can change the color. Color change we have done. We are done with most profitable region. Create this quickly and then we'll move to a next analysis. And in the next analysis, we will try to find um, quantity sold by different categories, segment, and the region.
Vikas,
Yes.
yeah. So in the rows, we have taken the sum of profit, right? And if we want to
Yes.
take the average of it, how will perform it?
Here you go to this drop down
Okay.
and you have measure sum, right? Default is
Uh,
sum. You can switch to
okay.
averages like this.
Okay. Thank you.
complete this, and then let us take a small break. It's almost 11:30, so we'll meet at 11:45, and then what we will do is we'll perform one more analysis. And that we will do we'll find category, segment, and the region wise quantity sold. And the third analysis we will be doing is we'll be creating a map, world map, or say sorry, United States map, and we'll try to find out which state is most profitable on the map. The country map will be trying to find out which state is most profitable, and we will combine all the three analysis into a dashboard. We will do some alignment change formatting, and we'll complete one small dashboard that will give you like an idea, and it will also make you a bit familiar with the tool, all the rows, column, how to drag and drop, how to change the color, changing the tooltip labels and all those things. And then we'll start other topics. Okay, so let's take a break. Let us meet at 11:45. People who have not completed this yet, you can continue doing it. Once we come, then we'll continue. Okay, so let's meet at 11:45.
Sure, Vikas. Thanks.
Okay, guys.
Let us continue. So second analysis we are going to do is sum of quantity sold. Ready to start this?
Yes, Vikas.
Okay. So before we do the analysis, let me show you some basic stuff, how Tableau create the graph or the summary. So when you drag fields to the view, okay, either on the row or the column, so the data will be displayed using marks. Data will be displayed using marks. And here we have different marks available. T means text, which is default and automatically that option comes. Then we have bar, line, area, square, circle. There are different marks. Okay. So we will be exploring different, obviously different marks. We have explored so far the bar. Automatic we haven't explored yet. Automatic means the text one. Other ones also will be exploring. So everything we display in the graph, right, that is displayed using mark. Okay. And these are the mark card, color card, size, text, detail, and tooltip. So you can change the property, play with the property of the marks using these cards. Okay, so let me bring two fields first. First, I'm bringing order date here. Order date on the column. You can see 4 years are there, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And I'll bring region also here, region on the rows. So what you see, you have marks for each combination, central and 2016. Default marks is ABC. ABC means text. Okay. Currently there is no value here. There is no value. Just ABC means you have created the placeholder, but you haven't put any value here. But what I'm trying to tell you here is, so when you drag fields to the view, the data will be displayed using the marks. And currently, what is the mark type? The mark type is your text. Okay, and then each mark, each marks we have here, this marks, each marks represents the intersection of all the dimension in the view. So intersection of region and order year. So if I say intersection of 2016 and central will be displayed using this marks. One cell is there. Similarly, intersection of east and 2016 will be displayed by this marks, which is again the text. So it creates a combination. 16 central, 17 central, 18 central, 19 central. Likewise, how many combination are there? Total 16 combinations are there. We are not using any measure here. That means any numeric field we are not using. So if you bring it here, say if I'm bringing the sales here, now each combination, remember each marks is displaying the data, sale number. Each cell is displaying your sales number for the combination 16 central. For 17 central we have different number. We have south and 2018. This is the sales amount. That's how it works. Okay, if you bring more dimension in the view, it gives you more detailed information. And if you remove the dimension from the view, it gives you more aggregated information. Example, if I currently there are two dimensions and one measure, right? Region and year we are using. If I remove the region, what will happen? Will the number you see in the view will increase or decrease? Each cell I'm saying. If I remove the region, what will happen? It will start displaying the information by year, right? Year wise information. And if I remove year also, what will happen? It will display the aggregated information. Means it will sum all these four numbers and display one number. That will be the total sale by the company for all the years 16, 17, 18, 19. Aggregated sale number for all the years. This is the number. So if I'm not bringing the dimension in the view, it shows the aggregated number. And if I start bringing the dimension in the view, it starts showing me the detailed information. Example, if I'm bringing the order here, what will happen? Now the same number what you saw earlier, this particular number, it's 22 lakhs. If I'm bringing order date here, what is happening? That number is split now by year 16, 17, 18, 19. If I bring one more dimension like region here, what will happen? It got further split, deaggregated, and displaying the smaller number. If you can continue bringing more and more dimension, these numbers will start becoming smaller and smaller. Why? Because you start displaying detailed information. And to which level it will display? You have the the most detailed information we have is at order ID level, and the highest level of information what we have here is region wise information. Okay, so if I bring region, we already brought. If I bring segment, so now it is displaying region, segment, and year wise information. Now if I add one more dimension, we have segment. Now instead of that, let's bring category, further deaggregated. So you can see the numbers are becoming smaller and smaller. Further, you can keep on adding the dimension and it will start displaying the information accordingly. Okay, so
Because,
yeah,
sorry to interrupt. For me, instead of the numbers, it is showing as ABC.
ABC is displaying because you haven't used any measure. If I remove this, it will show ABC to me like this.
No,
Is
but
this
I
what you're
have mentioned, I have uh,
where
done
did
it.
you keep that sale number
Uh,
on text?
I don't know.
Because
You
same
Take,
do
thing for me also.
okay, do one thing. People who see ABC here bring sales on this. See, if not here, when you bring your cursor here and press that left click, mouse click, and keep on pressing, do not release that, and then drag and drop that field here like this.
Uh, Now it's
Now it is working like this. You drag and drop.
1 second.
Try that. It will take some time for you guys to get familiar with all these options since it's just the first session and we have
Oh,
spent
yes,
this 1 hour.
now it's working.
Now
Yeah.
now it's working, right? So if you drag and drop here, that field will appear here,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I was trying to tell you is that whenever you are creating anything in this area, mm, graph or the text table, that will be created using marks. These are the marks we have. So currently, which mark we are using? We are using text marks. Since we are using text marks, that's why it was displaying ABC. If I remove this, it shows ABC. We have option to choose some other marks also. Example bar. If you select the bar, it will display like this. Since we haven't brought any number, if you bring the number, your bar will start displaying. The size of the bar will depend on the size of the cell for each combination. And then we have option to display the in the entire view like this. So which mark are we using in this view? Any idea? We can identify from here. We are using bar. Okay, and we are using bar marks. And if we have to change the property of these bar, many bars are there, right? If you want to change the property of the bars, we have the marks card, like color card. We have the size, detail, tooltip. We can change the property. Example, if you want to change the color of the bar, what we can do, we can use the color property and go and choose any color you want. this way. If you want to change the increase the size, you can click on the size, you can increase or decrease the size like this. So when you're changing here, you're changing the property of the mark. And what is the mark here? Bar. We have the option to choose different mark type. We can use square, circle, shape. We'll be exploring the other ones also, like map, pie chart. Everything we'll be exploring one by one in the upcoming classes.
ಹಂಗೆ ಡ್ರ್ಯಾಗ್ ಮಾಡು.
Sorry, anyone said anything? Any question? Question now, if I have to display the numbers on top of each bar, what we will do?
Click on show label the T mark.
Yeah, from here also you can do that, or you can click on the label and select this show mark label. This also you can do. But the problem here, if you are enabling the label, since we have many marks, it displays many numbers and the graph looks overcrowded, right? That also we have to take care of. Your graph should be clear and easy to understand, and it should not look overcrowded. So we will discuss about design based practices, color selection, graph selection in the upcoming class. Okay.
Hello, Vikas.
Yeah.
This is JD. I have selected bar, but it is not showing for me the bar, this thing.
This is not okay. Can you share your screen?
Sure.
And others also, people who understood how it works, you can also provide the suggestion how to fix the problem Jaideep is facing.
Can you see Vikas?
Mhm. Any suggestion, guys, why it is not appearing?
That some cell should be on the size.
Some cells should be on the size you are saying.
Yeah.
Okay, first remove some of cells. Remove some of cells.
Okay.
Yeah, remove. Okay. Now the what mark you have selected? Bar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to display sales or profit? What information do you want to display in the view?
Like I want to
Profit.
display the sales itself, but I am
Sales.
not
Okay.
getting the bar from.
Okay. Select sales first. Drag and drop sales. There are two ways of doing this. One way is you can directly drag and drop. Keep on going to the right side where you yeah. If you release the control now, it will display the information. Or else remove the sum of sales once again.
Sure.
Yeah. And then bring sales on the size.
For year, right?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
will also do the same thing. So what is happening? You are deciding the size of the bar by using the sales amount. If the sale amount is bigger, the bar size will also be bigger. If the sale is amount is very small, the size of the bar will be also very small. Example, if you look at the south region, and in the south region, if you are looking at the home office, you will see that office supplies bar is very small in 2016, 17, 18, 19 also. That
Yes.
indicates that in 2016, or like in all the 4 years in south region, company could not sell many products under this category. Under which category? Furniture,
Under
office
home.
supplies.
Yeah.
Furniture and office supplies. But in under technology category, company managed to sell a lot in 2016, but in 2017 you can see they haven't sold much, right? That's what your bar is telling you. The size, using the by looking at the size of the bar, you can easily identify whether the sale was good or bad, right? Same goes with other measure also. Instead of sale, you can even bring the profit also. You can remove sales, and if you want to perform your analysis on the profit, you can bring profit and perform the analysis and identify and which year was most profitable for you under a particular category. So remove sales
Okay.
and bring profit, and remove the segment now. remove the segment, because too much of information, if you put it in one graph, it will become difficult to read. Now the graph is very easy to read. If I ask you uh, which state, sorry, not which state, if I ask you in east region in 2018 which category was most profitable, in east region in 2018 which category was most profitable?
Office supplies.
Office
Office
supply.
supplies, yeah. And then you compare the furniture category, you see that furniture category has not done that great. And in fact, every in all the years 16, 17, 18, 19, the furniture sale is not good. Obviously, this raise a concern, right? The sales team will definitely, sales manager would definitely, after identifying this problem, they would definitely like to do something to increase the profit of the furniture, right? You can see other categories are doing good in terms of making profit, they are doing good comparatively, but furniture is not doing that great. And which one is the most profitable one? Office supplies, you can see they are doing really good. And like in 2019 they have done the best in west region, can
Technology.
you see? Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gives you a lot of information, and then management will use the information to take the better decision. To me or to you, it may be a simple graph, but for sales manager, it has got a lot of important information, because when they see the graph, they will understand what is happening in their company, what is doing, what is bad, what is good, what is outstanding. If something is not working right properly, they will try to find out the root cause. Again, you're using Tableau and using the data, you can identify the root cause of the problem also. Example, the problem is in with the furniture category, right? You can do the further analysis on furniture to identify what is causing this problem, why company is not able to make the profit. Whether company is able to sell furniture or not, that is the first question. If they are selling, whether they are making the profit or not. Obviously they are not able to make the profit. If they are selling a lot, what is the reason they are not able to make the profit? If whether it is again the transport charges, shipping charges, while shipping the products are getting defected, is customers are returning more product, you will do the further analysis, right? You will like to identify what is the percent of return orders under furniture, and you will be comparing that with other categories as well. So one simple information triggers many questions, and again the company managers will reach out to whom to get the answer? Again, analysts like us, because we know how to play the data, how to extract the insights from the data and give them. Because without the data they'll be completely blind. They will be able to see the problem, but they will not be able to identify the root cause. And since they will not know the root cause, they will not be able to uh, make any strategy or take a decision to fix the problem. So who helps? Data analysts like us, who have the access to data, who have the right skill and tool. We use right skill, tool, data, we play with the data, we apply our knowledge, skill, and extract the important actionable insights from the data and give it to the management then take the decision. And that's the reason why this role becomes very important for any company. Okay, everyone like from like normal sales guy to VP level people will always reach out to you to get the information. Okay, so this is one analysis. Let's further, any question guys from this graph? If you have to add the label, how will you do, Jaideep, in this?
I didn't get you, Vikas.
If you have to add the label here, label the labels
Okay.
like the numbers, profit numbers, if you have to display, you can display this way, right? Okay,
Yeah.
there is another way also. You can click on the label,
Okay.
click on the label. From here also you can show or hide. You have the checkbox. From here
Oh,
also you can do that. Right? Okay, and then this box gives you many other option also. You can change the font, size, color of the label. That also you can do. You can see if you click on the font drop down, up, little up if you go, yeah, yeah,
is this
if you
the one?
click on the, yeah, then you have the option to change the color, font, size, many things you can do.
Okay.
Okay, just showing you these option guys, because I'll give you activity after tomorrow's session, in which you'll have to explore the formatting options also. So try to use these options. Okay, I'll share my screen, Jaydeep, now.
Yeah,
If
sure.
you don't have any question in this.
No, no, I don't have any questions.
All
Good to
right,
go.
I'll share. Okay, so we want to find out category segment wise sum of quantity. Let me remove this, and my requirement is to display category, region and segment wise quantity. What will I do? I'll bring region here on the column. So 4 regions, and I'll bring category on the rows. If I bring category here, there are 3 categories and it will appear in row format. This is empty, right? Remember I told you everything data will be displayed using the marks, and the default mark type is text. That's why ABC is appearing, but we don't want to go for the text option. We want to go for the bar, because we want to display bar here instead of text. If you want to go for the text, you can also go for the text as well. So if you have to display, say, quantity, you can just bring quantity here. This is displaying your quantity, but I don't want to display number this way. Instead of that, I want to represent these number using the bar. How will you do that? Simple, you have to go and select bar like this. So the size of the bar is same for all the combination: furniture central, office supply central. It's same for all because we haven't brought any numeric field. Bring quantity on this, go for the entire view. This is how it looks like. And region category we brought. Suppose you want to bring segment as well. Where is segment here? So you have the option to search the field like this. If the list is long, you have the option to search in this box. Suppose I'm searching for segment, I'm typing SE, it brings it. So this box helps you a lot. If you have 100, 200 columns, chances are there that like if you're working in a project and having a lot of data in many columns, this list will be very long and you will have a scroll here. Scrolling up down will be time consuming. So if you want to search for a field, you can just type in the search box segment, bring segment here. Okay, so our graph is ready, but we want to put some color here. And this time I don't want to change the color of, I mean, entire view color to something else, not like this, not this green. What I want to do here is I want to make central color a different color, east color a different color, south and west. Like for different region, I want to see different color. So total 4 colors I want to see. Any idea which field we should bring and where to achieve that? Region wise, 4 different colors I want to see in the view. What you'll have to do is you'll have to bring, very simple, bring region column on the color. So what it did, since region has got 4 members, right? Central, east, south and west, and we brought region on the color, it automatically generated 4 different colors. And if you are not happy with these 4 color, you can again click on the color, click on edit color and choose any color you want. I'll give you 2-3 minutes time to explore this and make your views look something similar to this. This is called your color legend that helps you to identify which color belongs to which region. So if you are seeing this orange color and look at this color legend, it tells you this is east color, then south, then west. This is not required. You can remove it from here. Hide card. Complete this quickly. Play with the color, guys. See the options, different options. How will you add the label? How will you change the color? These things you explore now. And then we'll go for the third analysis, in which we will find which state is the most profitable in United States, and we'll be using world map. Tableau offers you to create the map as well. Okay, so this graph is displaying category, segment, and the region wise quantity, total quantity sold, right? What if I want to see year wise information here? I'll have to bring year also, order, date. Look, you can see the graph looks too complicated, too much information we have. So instead of that, what we can do, we can bring order date on filter. If you do that, if you bring order date, I will talk about filter options in detail tomorrow because there are a lot of things in the filter. So to understand the how it works, the basic information I'm giving you. For now, just go and select year and click on all. You can see there are many options. I'll take you through all these options in tomorrow's session. Select all the 4 years and click OK. So you're displaying order date in year format, and go to this drop down and show as a filter. If you do that, what happens? This will be displayed as a drop down, or say the checkbox option to the user. User will have option to select. Suppose user is interested in 2019 data, they will select 2019 and they will be able to analyze 2019 information. If you select 2018-19, both it is displaying. 17, you can see the graph is also changing. So you are giving the flexibility to the user to see the information they want to see. You're you all have the option to either display all the 4-year information at one in the view, or if the user is interested to see your particular year information, they can select the checkbox and display the information. This is your filter, guys, basic filter. This is how it works. So this analysis is done. You can do the customization on this. You can change the color. You can bring the labels. You know how to bring the labels here. You also know how to display the tooltip. What is tooltip? It comes on mouse hover. On the mouse hover, what it is displaying? It is displaying furniture, region, category, region, segment, and quantity. What if you want to display profit also same time in the tooltip? If you have to display profit also in the tooltip, because if you bring profit in this view, the graph will look too complicated. Too much of information will spoil the graph. So what I am trying to do is I want to add more information in the graph, not by displaying something here, by adding information in the tooltip. And tooltip is something which comes on the mouse hover, so it will not impact the simplicity of the graph. So what we will do, we want to display profit in the tooltip, so I'm bringing profit on the tooltip here. Okay, now if you take the cursor on any of the bar, you will notice that it is displaying profit as well. Similarly, if you want to add sales, you can add sales also. You click on the tooltip and this is how it looks like. Whatever you have in the bracket, this tag, you can see it is coming from the field directly. Sum of sales, quantity. If you want to change the color, you can change the color like this. Select whatever color you want to choose, you can choose, click OK, and then take the cursor there and you can see the furniture is appearing in a different color. You can increase the size, you can do modification. So,
Vikas,
yeah.
I added year and filter, but the way you're getting table on the right side, I'm not getting
Mhm.
it like year wise.
Is it appearing this
No,
or
this
it's
this
not
one is not
appearing on?
come. I can see the some quantity is there, but not year.
You go to this drop down and then select show filter. See that if it is coming.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Yes.
coming.
Okay. Yep.
And you have the option to display this filter in a different format. So currently it is multiple value list, right? But if you want to go for multiple value drop down, you can display this way. You can customize it. Many options are there. Slowly we will get used to, will get familiar with these options. I'm just trying to help you explore the basic feature of the tool in the first session. Okay, so this is ready. We have added tooltip. Make sure when you are hovering your mouse over any of the bar, 6 total 6 things are appearing in that tooltip box. And how to do that, I have already explained. You need to bring the field, whichever field you want to display in the tooltip, drag and drop it on the tooltip. Make sure it is looking like this. Spend a minute time and then we will go for the third analysis.
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, I have added some sales in the marks for the tooltip, but it is not showing in.
Not showing. Okay, let's see where the problem is. You share your screen. Share your screen, then we'll see where the problem is. Okay, can you go for the full screen option? Just maximize. Yeah. Okay, can you take your cursor on? Okay, so what do you want to display? Tell me first. You're saying sum of sales and profit is not appearing, though you have added. Give me control. So click on tooltip and see in the tooltip there are only four things appearing. What you can do, just here write sales. You want to add sales, you can manually do that and go to insert option. You will be able to find sales here. Click OK. You will be able to find sales now. Can you see sales is appearing?
Yeah.
Similarly, you go to tools, tooltip. If you want to add some more thing, you have profit, tab, and then insert. What are you inserting? Profit, right? Select profit. Click OK.
All the parameters will be available in that tooltip.
Yes.
To
Whatever
insert.
fields, yeah, whatever field you are using in the tooltip, those fields will be available for you to insert. So
Oh,
if you see discount is not available, check. If you go here,
yeah,
discount
only
is
those
not.
three.
If you want to bring discount also, what you can do, bring discount on the tooltip and then you can add it. That way you can.
Why it is like that? Few are visible directly only, right? And a few we have to.
This should be ideally coming. I don't know why it did not come. In my case, when I drag and drop, it directly started coming. But if it doesn't appear due to any reason, you have the option to add it manually
Okay.
by clicking on tooltip like this.
Okay.
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 All right. Done. Shall we go for the third analysis? If you have any question in this, let me know. Anyone who could not complete till here. Make sure you have this filter. Okay, let's go for the third analysis. In the third analysis, what we want to do is we want to identify most profitable states in United States. So we'll say and we are using map here. So let me tell you something here. In order to create map, you need to have a field which is having this globe icon. You can see globe icon. Request you to go on mute if you don't have any question. Thank you. So in order to create the map, you need to find the field which is having globe icon. So globe icon indicates that the longitude and latitude information is added. So Tableau has got its own map engine, okay? Its own map engine running in the background. And what that engine does, when you import the data, you imported the data from Excel and While processing the data, it tries to find out, suppose you have the state names. If the state names are matching in the available state names in the Tableau map server, it considered that as a field which which can be used for the map development in the dashboard. Okay. Example, city column, country, region column, and whichever name it doesn't identify, uh, it will it will not associate longitude and latitude information. So what happened, if you search for any place, like if you Google, right, let me India longitude and latitude. So this is the information. So Tableau server has got information like this for all the areas, all the zip code, primary code, zip code, you have postal code, you have city names, you have state name, country name, region. It has got information of every places in this format, longitude and latitude. Suppose in the data set, if the state name is California and by mistake extra A is added, this will not be recognized as California. So for this row in the longitude and latitude, it will assign null value. Okay, so we will explore map feature in detail in the upcoming class. I'm just going to show you the basic stuff of map, how mapping works, and how you can display the information on the world map. Okay, but I'll be showing you a few things about the map in detail. So for now, since we want to display state-wise profit, what I'll request all of you to bring state name on detail. Bring state on detail. Do you see this 49 unknown? If you first bring state on detail, you will notice that these two fields automatically comes. And if there is some problem, you will find 49 unknown, the problem which I'm facing. I'll show you how to fix this one. Do you also please confirm if you see the same thing what I'm seeing on my screen?
I don't see 49 unknown, like it's still loading. It says, it's slow a bit, but I can see US map with all the,
US map, then well and good. People who are facing this problem, I'm going to show you the solution. If 49 unknown is not there, you will find US map, empty map, no information, just map, and on the map you will find state borders. So the reason why this 49 unknown problem is coming, because if you click on this and click on edit location, you'll find that the country region is selected India by default. Since we have data for the United States, it's not able to recognize any of those states inside India. So what we have to do is we have to go and select United States here and then click OK. You see that unknown problem has gone. Do you Anup, Anuj, this is what you see?
yep, that's right. Exactly this.
So this is the United States map, and small circles are appearing here. Small circles are appearing because you can see the mark type is automatically circle is selected. That's why small circles are there, but the size of the circles are all same, and it is also displaying the name of different states. So you don't have information, you just map with the different state names, that's all. But what we wanted to do here is we wanted to display state wise profit. So click on show me. Sorry, don't go for show me option. Here, instead of circle, go for the map option. I'll tell you what is the difference between these two. For now, go and select map. Your map will look like this, and then bring profit on color. If you bring profit on color, what happens? If you look at this color legend, it shows the darker blue color indicates that high profit, and dark orange color indicates loss. So you will notice that there are few states appearing in dark blue, few are in the light blue color, few are in a dark orange color. So this indicates what each color represent. Dark orange, loss. You can see that by looking at the color. Texas, in Texas state, company is not making any profit at all. Instead, it's bringing loss to the company, minus $25,729 loss in Texas. And there are many other states also, like this state we have here also we have. I mean, you can, by looking at the color, you can easily identify which is your profitable state and which is non-profitable states easily. That's the reason why we brought profit on the colors, so that using the color you can easily identify. So now if I ask you, can tell me the top two most profitable state in United States? State names are not appearing here. Do you know how will you display the name of the states? It's simple, bring states on the label like this. Your state names are also appearing. Now it will become easy for you to answer my question. So looking at this color, dark blue color, as I mentioned that dark blue color indicates high profit. So California is the most profitable state in US, right? And Texas, least profitable state. Is it not easy to identify?
It is. It is. California and New York are the most profitable, and
Yeah.
Texas and Pennsylvania is like the least one.
Mm. And similarly, Ohio is there, and other state, North Carolina, Florida also looks like they are not making any profit. These blue ones are fine, like they are profitable, but compared to California and New York, they are not that much profitable, but they are doing good. And these which are not in blue color, they are all uh, not profitable states. So this is your world map, and using the world map, you are displaying only United States map, and on the map you are displaying state-wise information. You also have option to display city-wise, region-wise, or the zip code-wise uh, information on the map. So currently, what are we doing? We are displaying profit using the color, and that's why when I look at the color, this color legend, it easily tells me which state is profitable and which state is not profitable. So this is your map, guys. You can further customize it. You can play with the map. So this is called field map, or I would say the area map. There are two type of map. If you see under show me, there are two type of maps. This one is called field map, just map they have mentioned, and this one is called symbol map. So what is the difference between these two? Let me just duplicate it. Right click and duplicate. I'll say symbol map. Using symbol map, actually you can display symbol instead of area. You're displaying here, right? What you can do, you can select the circle, okay, and remove this color and all for now. So currently you are displaying all the states using this small circle. The size of the circle are all same because we haven't brought any numeric field on the map. So what I'll do now is I'll bring profit on the size. So if I am bringing profit on the size, what will happen? Size of the circle will increase or decrease based on the profit size. If California is highly profitable, the size of the circle of California will be the biggest one. And if the Texas is the least profitable, the size of the circle of Texas will be the smallest one. That's what it is going to do if I bring profit on the size. Can you see? I mentioned, right, the size of the circle of California will be bigger one, and the Texas is this very small one, right? So you can use this. If you increase like this, it will increase in the same proportion. It's not like the size of the Texas circle will increase very big. No, same proportion. It is increasing. And using the size of the circle, we are displaying whether the profit is big or profit is small. But what advantage you get with the symbol map is you can also use one more property of the circle. See, circle will have two properties. One is your size. Using size, you're displaying the profit. You can use color of the circle also to display some more information. Suppose I don't want to display profit by size. I want to use sales on size. Okay, you are selling a lot. See, in the Texas you are selling, but it's not profitable, and I want to bring profit also. I will bring profit on the color. So what will happen, it will change the color of all the circles. And you can see if it is dark blue color means profitable, and if it is dark orange, not profitable. By looking at this circle, you easily identify that you're selling a lot compared to other states. If you see, there are many other states like Indiana you have, and then Georgia we have, it's Virginia we have, many other states. If you compare these states, you are selling a lot in Texas because size of the circle is indicating that. But when you look at the color of this circle, which indicates it's not profitable, you can see the orange color. So Texas, you're selling a lot but not able to make the profit. Very important information. Why it is happening, company management will definitely like to understand why it is happening. They would definitely like to do further analysis, root cause analysis. As I told you that they'll reach out to you again to find the answer, and you will be able to provide them the answer by using your data skill. You will use Tableau, explore further, and then provide the answer. We will also do that in the upcoming classes. But this is your map, guys. There are two type of maps. This one is called area map or field map, which will be filled by color, and another one is symbol map. You can use some other symbol also. Here we are using circle. You have different shape option also. You can click this and you can use different shapes. You can even download different icons from Google and place it in a specified folder, and those icons will be available for you. If you want to go for the normal circle, you can go for the circle. So this is your symbol map. The advantage what we get on using symbol map is you have the option to display two things, two measures, uh, sales and profit both, because you have two properties of each circle. Color is one property and size is another one. But this is also good. This is simple to understand. You're just displaying the profit. Any questions so far? We perform three different analysis using three different sheets. These are called sheets. You can see this is your sheet. If you click on it, creates your new worksheet. If you click on this, it creates a new dashboard. If you click on this, it creates a new story. So story is something which we'll be covering in probably sixth session. Dashboard is something which I'll show you now, how to create a basic dashboard. If you guys first complete this, I'll give you a couple of minutes, complete this, and then we'll create a dashboard.
Vikas, if you can tell me that symbol map once again, I'm not able to figure.
Yeah, sure. One more time, let's do it. Removing everything. Okay. First thing, bring state on the detail. By default, it's symbol map itself because circles are there. Can you see? And I want to use sales on the size. Click on the size. If you want to increase or decrease, you can do that. Different size because the sale is either high or low. And then I want to also display profit using color of the circles. So I'll bring profit on the color. That's it. If you display the label on each circle, it won't look that good. And that's the reason why I'm not doing it. Because see, I'll show you. If I bring profit on the label, it looks too crowded. And same time again, if you bring the sales also on the too much information, you can your graph should look clean. Okay, that is something which you should always think. Your graph should not look too complicated. Graph should be able to give a lot of information, but anyone who is looking at your graph, you should always remember this 5-second rule. If any person who is looking at your graph is not able to understand what the graph is giving you, what kind of information graph is giving you, you should consider modifying the graph. So 5-second rule, if say you will be able to understand the graph because you have developed it. Show this graph to your colleague and ask him within 5 seconds if he's able to understand. Good. If he's not able to understand your graph, think about changing the graph or making some modification to make it look clean and clear. So what I'll do now, I'll remove sales and profit number from here. That information is anyway available on the tooltip, right? Any
Yes, it
question,
is.
Anuj, on this?
No, thanks. It's sorted now.
Hello, Vikas. This is
Yeah,
JD.
yeah.
I'm not getting any circles or something on the map, which I have done because
Do you see 49 unknowns or something here in this area where
yes,
I'm
yes,
okay. Click on that 49
okay,
and then you have edit location option will come.
yes,
And then you will find that in the country drop down, India is selected.
yes,
Eh, So what happened based on the region, automatically it selects the country. So this map you are going to display is not for India. You are going to display it for United States, right? And below the country drop down, you have state. So what is happening since you have selected India in the country, all the state names like this your California, your Texas, they are not being considered as a state of the India. That's the reason why all the 49 states are appearing as unknown. So to fix this problem, you have to go to country drop down and select India, and that will fix your problem. Go and select that,
yeah, I have done it because I have got it.
select, click OK, and then it will work.
Yeah, I have got that because.
Okay.
Thanks.
Then guys, if you allow me to go to the next thing, which is your dashboard, I'll go ahead. Let me know if you have any question from any of topic, any graph.
Not from my side, because
All right, let's go for the dashboard. So dashboard is nothing but combination of important information. I'll have at least 1.5 or 2 hour session only on the dashboard, and that session is going will be your last session of the Tableau. So probably on the seventh or eighth session I'll be talking about dashboard. There are many things I have to cover when it comes to dashboard, but if I have to give a basic definition of the dashboard, dashboard is nothing but the combination of important information in single screen. Okay, so three different analysis you have done, okay, using three worksheets. What you can do is you create a dashboard by clicking on new dashboard. So by default the name of the dashboard is your dashboard one. So give some name to your dashboard, sales dashboard. So when you're creating the dashboard, obviously you need to have a title of the dashboard, right? So your user will see the view like this. It's empty right now, right? So if you have a look at this, at the bottom left corner you have something called show dashboard title. Check this. If you check that, this name automatically appears. What is this name? The same name what you have given here, sales dashboard, same thing appear here. But if you are not happy with this name, what you can do, currently see it says sheet name. Whatever sheet name you give, same name will appear as the dashboard title. But if you want to give some other name, you can type superstore sales dashboard, and you can format it, bring it in the center, make it bold. Now you have the option to change the size of the view, size of the graph, sorry, size of the dashboard. You have fixed size with this 1800. You can go for automatic option. We'll talk about, as I told you, in detail. For now, you can also go for the range. You can select say 1200 as width and 1000 as height. That is too much actually. Let's reduce it to 800. 800 looks fine, and then we'll go for 1100. Okay, this is your dashboard size 1100, and make it 1100 also, this one. Too small. Width, let's make it 1200 then. Yeah, or 13. Okay, let it be, this much is enough. That's our dashboard size. If you go for the automatic option, what happens? It will automatically change the size based on the size of the screen. So when you publish the dashboard will be accessed by many users, and every user will have different size of the screen. Some people will be using big monitor, some people will be accessing it in their 13-inch screen, few people will be accessing in the mobile tab. So if you go for the automatic option, it will automatically change the size of the dashboard. But it you will be thinking, why should we not going for that option? That option is really good, but it comes with one disadvantage. It makes your dashboard slower. So we'll talk about dashboard performance optimization and all, many things are there in Tableau. So on the sixth or seventh session I'll talk about it. So for now, just go for this fixed size. You have a range, right? 1300 and 800. And in this area, we'll try to bring our three chart, three graphs, and design our dashboard. These are the objects which helps you to design your dashboard. You horizontal, vertical containers are there. Any question, guys? Okay. So please go on mute, guys, if you don't have any question. I hear some background noise. These are the container. These are your containers. And then you have text, image, web page, navigation, download extension. When the right time will come, I'll take you through all the options. For now, we just need to create a simple dashboard. And for that, what we will do is we will bring, you can see there are four sheets. They are your sheets where you have created your graphs. So if you need to design your dashboard. So decide what do you want to have on top. Say I want to display map like this, and then most profitable in this area, and sum of quantity sold here. See, by bringing the name on the map makes it look ugly, right? So I would not prefer to do that. What I'll do is remove the state names. Looks better. Okay. So can you quickly do that? Let me repeat this once again because I did it quickly. And if you are doing it for the first time, you find it a little bit difficult. We decided to have map on top. So what I did, I am trying to find which is my map. This one is my map, profitable states map. Bring bring it here. If you do this, what will happen? It will acquire entire space you have available in this dashboard. It does, right? So let it be. Now, next graph is most profitable region. So drag and drop here because I want to use the bottom half area. I drag and drop. Another, see, I don't want to use the entire area for the most profitable region. Half of this area I want to use for sum of quantity sold. So what I'll do, I'll just bring it here. So when you move your cursor right with your left mouse key still pressed, it shows where this will be placed. If I am releasing my cursor now, what will happen? The graph, which is sum of quantity sold, will be placed right above the profit states map. If I'm doing it here, it will be placed between a map and the bottom graph. But I want to utilize this area. It became difficult. The reason because I brought the graphs and it accommodated some area. It created its own container, and then I deleted and then I'm trying. So it is becoming difficult for me, or else it would have become very easy. So what I'll do, I'll remove everything. Show dashboard title. Then I'm bringing the uh, map. Then this one. See, now it is becoming easy. So I brought it here. It will capture this bottom half area, and then second half. You can see the area it suggests, right? If I'm releasing it here, it will accommodate the area between map and the most profitable region. Here, the bottom half of the half it is going to capture. This is your dashboard, guys. And in this, what we are doing, we are displaying all the our analysis in one single view, and user will be able to see the dashboard in this format. Lot of in customization we can do, modification we can do, color change, alignment. I can see many changes in this to make this dashboard look better. But to start with, Since it's a first session, this is good enough. Create this and confirm if you are ready. Go ahead, guys, if you have question.
So because if we make any changes on the data or the sheets, so it will reflect in the dashboard, right?
Yes, if you are changing the color here, say I'm changing the going and changing the color. I'll change this green to something else. So now the color is different. Any change, because dashboard is nothing but the combination of these sheets. So if you are changing anything in the sheet, same thing will reflect on the dashboard as well.
Because for me, like when I made the changes on this, year of order date, so it was on list format. Then I, changed it to the drop down one. But still
Mhm.
on this, yeah, on this particular page, it still shows as the, the old format which was there, like the list one.
List means this drop down,
Yeah,
are you, do you
yeah,
mean
yeah.
to say?
So I changed it to drop down now.
This is different. I'm talking about this color and all. So
Okay,
here
that
you can,
changed
if you have to make the change, you have to make the change here.
individually. Okay.
Mhm.
So making change on the original sheet won't make changes on these, like.
No, this is filter, right? This filter is something will not work the way you are expecting. See, if you are changing it here, it may not reflect here the same way the way it reflects in the sheet. So
Okay,
you can
okay.
make the change here. So if you are changing here, this will not go and make the change in the sheet also.
All right. Okay. Sure, Vikas. Thanks.
And the options we have here, like we can customize if you want to display as a drop down, or if you want to display as a list, that also you can do.
Sure.
Complete this and then I'll show you a few more things in this. Make sure this filter is appearing, because the next thing what I'm going to show you is this filter. Because if you notice, if I'm selecting 2016, it's changing only one graph. Which graph? This graph. It's not doing anything in the other two graphs. But I want to make this filter work for other two graphs as well. How to do that, I'm going to show you next. Complete till here, guys. Make sure your dashboard looks similar to what I see on my screen, and then we'll be good to go for the next step. Done.
Yes, Vikas.
Okay, so let's do some more changes in this. First thing what we will do is, first problem what I see, this filter is not working for all the graphs. You also try. It's not working, right? It's working only for this graph. Obviously, if you are changing changing the filter selection. Your expectation would be to if you are selecting 2017, your expectation would be to see 2017 data on the map, 2017 data on this profitable region. You would like to identify most profitable region for 2017 year, not for the entire year. So how will you make this filter work for all three graphs? Option is very simple. You go to this drop down and then you have option apply to worksheet. So if you see the by default, only this worksheet is selected. That means this filter is originated from which sheet? From this sheet, right? In other sheet, we haven't added any filter. We added the filter on this sheet. And that's the reason by default, this filter is working only for this sheet. If you want to make it work for other, you can go to this drop down, go to apply to worksheet. There are two options. One is you're all using this data source. If you do that, since you have only one data source here, right, the same Excel file as a data source you are using, it will work for all the three. It will start working for all the two remaining two uh, graphs. You also have option to select and choose the sheets one by one. So suppose if you don't want any particular graph to be impacted by this filter, you can uncheck that. That gives you the control. You whatever you want, you can select. You will notice that sum of quantity sold is by default selected and it's grayed out. You don't have option to change. The reason why, because the filter, the year filter is coming from this sheet itself. So by default, this filter will be enabled for this sheet. Okay, so for now we'll just go for all the sheets. Um, the option is all using this data source. We have the option called all using related data source. That option will come when we connect to more than one data sources. So far we have connected only one data source, just day one, right? Basic stuff we are doing. But in the upcoming class, we will also connect to more than one data sources. That time this all using related data sources option will be useful. So for now, go for all using this data source and then check whether it is working or not. Is it working? See, if I do not select anything, rest of all the graphs becomes empty. If I'm selecting 17, it's changing. You can see these are all changing. You also have option to customize this filter. You can go to customize and display apply button. Apply button is very useful sometime, because what happens if you are dealing with a large amount of data set and if you uncheck that, what happen, your dashboard will take time to filter the data and display the information, and then you'll have to, if you have to select something else, then it will do the calculation once again. It will take time. So apply button, what it does, you have the option to select, uncheck, check, and finally you click on the apply button. So if you have to select 2017, 18, and 19, all three. So if you select one, it will recalculate. Again 18, recalculate, 19, recalculate. So instead of recalculating three times, select all of them one by one. Then you have option to click on apply and it will be applied. You will be able to see the difference if you are using the large amount of data. Then only you'll be able to see the difference or the advantage of using this apply button. Okay, so this filter is now working for all the three graphs. Next thing is, let us if you have to add some image here, suppose the logo of the company, what you can do, you can download some logo, uh, store logo. Say I'm just downloading some store logo. Say fast store is there, and I'm saving this image on my desktop. How will you add that logo? You can bring this image here. See, there are two options, tiled and floating. If you go for the tile option, whatever object you are bringing on the dashboard, it will accommodate the area automatically. Suppose I'm bringing this image here, so it is showing me which area it will accommodate, and size also it automatically decides. But sometime you would not like that to happen. You would like to change the size and all based on your requirement and available area. So you'll go for the floating option. Select floating, go take this image and then click on choose. My logo is here. Click OK and then resize it. That's the logo. You can also have option here like refreshed it when the dashboard was refreshed, that you can do it by bringing some text, something here, refreshed on. So that user is aware when was the dashboard last refreshed. Okay, so another thing, what we can do, some modification, make it bold. If you want to change the color or something, you can do that as well. You have the option to change the background color also, and you will notice that the label of this graph and this icon, the logo, this the gap is very small. What you can do in that case, you have something called blank object. Bring blank object, but go for the tiled option. Bring blank object here, so it allows you to have space between two objects. See, now you have the gap between these two, and it's looking better now, clean. I would also like to reduce the size of the title because it looks too big. Go for 12 option and make it uniform across all the title of the sheets. Basic alignment and formatting I'm doing, guys, and this is done. I would also like to add some space in between, so I'll bring one more blank. Like this, they are separated, some gap is there in between. You have the option to even change the color of this gap. If you want to put some color, you can select that, go to layout, and then you have the background color, whichever color, some light color if you want to choose, you can choose. Up to you, the formatting and all you can explore. I'm just showing you the basic, all the options so that you can explore it later. Not looking that great. This white area is better. So this is your dashboard, guys. This dashboard is ready. Finally, what will you do? You will you develop this dashboard. You will validate the number, all these numbers, whether it is correct or not. And then finally, you'll be publishing this dashboard somewhere. Before you publish, you need to save this work, right? If you are not saving it, you may lose it if laptop crashes. Save this file. I'm saving this on my desktop. I'll be sharing this file with all of you later. Say sales dashboard. See here, you have save as type. There are two options, .twb and twbx. These two options also I'll talk in detail in the third session. So twb, if you go for twb file, that means your data source and the dashboard, Tableau dashboard will be at two different places and link will be enabled between these two. So currently that's what we have. The link is there between these two. But if you are planning to move, as I think Saujanya was asking this question initially, if he's planning to move that file to some other location, from download folder to some other location, what you can do, you can go for TWBX file. So what is TWBX file? TWBX file works like a zip file. So this Tableau workbook and the Excel file both will be embedded together in one single file. And later, if you are moving that Excel file, the original file, it will not impact your dashboard. So you can choose the TWBX file. But I will be talking about these two, and there are other four file types also in detail in the upcoming class. So for now, difference between TWB, TWBX is in case of TWB file, I mean to say the data source will be at a different place, and Tableau's workbook will be at a different place. Both will be linked together. Okay, and the linking will be done when we open the dashboard. And if you move the file to some other place, your Tableau will try to find that file in the download folder or wherever you had kept initially while developing the dashboard. And if it doesn't find, it will not show the graph information. If you want to see, I can show you. You guys can also give a try. You can try and move it. But if you want to embed, make it as a single file, go for the TWBX file. So this is your TWBX file. It's available here. I have kept it on my desktop. And finally, what we can do, we can publish it on Tableau public server. Okay, Tableau public server is free. You can publish your work, and but your data will not be private. That means anyone in the world from any location can access this dashboard. What I'll request all of you now is to go to browser and search for Tableau public. Go to this link and sign up. Give your name, set up the password, and save it, and create the account. It will hardly take few seconds. Please do that because we will require this public server to publish our dashboard now. Can we do that quickly? I have my ID already created. Okay, I don't remember. I'll have to reset probably. I'll have to find it. No problem. First, you guys create in any of your system. I'll take the control
It's
and
created.
publish the dashboard. Created.
Yep.
Okay, anyone who has created, if you have created, can you please share your screen?
Yes, because is it visible?
Yeah, it's coming up now. Yeah, so now go to your dashboard
Because I
and
just wanted to ask one thing. How did you added that refreshed on?
refreshed on, go to dashboard tab. You have before the layout, you have dashboard, right? And you have the text object above that. Just bring that wherever, drag and drop wherever you want, and then you can add any text. But actually this is not going to show you the refresh time and all because it's a plain text, right? I just wanted to show you that on the dashboard, if you have the refresh state, it looks good. So but I'll show you in the upcoming class how you can display the refresh time automatically. Okay,
Oh, sure.
so coming to the publish option, go to server and click on sign in, first option. And here you go to the drop down Same drop down here. And here, not getting any option.
Nope.
Okay, then type public.tableau.com. Public.tableau.com. Yeah.
Should I connect?
Yeah. It will ask you to provide your username and the password.
Yes, because done.
Done. So you need to publish it. You have just logged into the server. Go to server once again, and then you have the publish workbook option. Click on publish workbook. Yeah. So I wanted to show you this problem also. So the problem is an error occurred while attempting to save this workbook. The Tableau server you are publishing does not permit external database connection. So let me tell you where the problem is. Click on OK button. Anyone who is trying to publish, they will get the same problem. Go to data source tab. You have data source. There you will find its live connection. Switch to extract. Okay, and then go to the sales dashboard. Save it. If you try to save, see it is creating the extract. Go back to the sales dashboard tab once again. Yeah. So Tableau public server doesn't allow you to go for the live connection option because it doesn't allow external connection. So you have to go for the extract, and extract option, as I told you, I'll be talking about in the upcoming class. Now you are good to publish the dashboard. So name you give, you haven't saved your workbook yet, right? Give sales dashboard or something. Any name you want, you can give. And click on save. It's publishing the dashboard on the server. And after publishing it, it'll take you to the Tableau server page. I think Edge is the default browser you have. So here is your dashboard. User will, if you maximize the screen, yeah, and then this is the dashboard you have published. User will have access to this dashboard. It'll look like this. Scroll down.
This
Okay, so
is,
you coming different.
yeah, like, I mean, yeah, now it's there. It is taking some time. It shows ego and then at total. I'm not sure what it is.
Okay, go back to your dashboard.
It's loading, I believe. Yeah, it's loaded now.
It
It was
was
just
loading,
loading.
yeah. Mhm. So your dashboard is ready. You can copy the link from there and share in the chat box. Anyone can access. The Tableau public server offers you free space to publish your content, but since it is free, it is publicly available, not secure. Anyone can access it. And this data, the data set which I've shared with you, that is also publicly available. So there is no harm in publishing your work. But if you are working in any company, you should never be, by mistake also, you should never be publishing your dashboard on this server. We'll be creating one more server account tomorrow, and then going onwards, we'll be publishing our dashboard in that server. So share the link in the group. I'll request others also to publish after the class and share the link in the group. have a look at the dashboard, each other's dashboard, provide the suggestion, alignment, formatting, color, or something which is not working. That also you can do as a team. That's what we do. Any dashboard we develop, for the first review, we share it within the team. They review it and they provide the feedback, and then we uh, go for the client or server team group. Then we share our work with others. So your dashboard is ready. So far, what we did today, let me summarize it quickly. I'm not going to start a new topic now. Just summarizing it. I'm just taking control. I'm sharing my
Sure.
screen, Anuj, now. Okay,
Yeah.
so what we have done so far, we have we explored what is Tableau, right? And then what it does, advantages over Excel, and then Tableau license. You know that's 14 days. I'm just reminding you again. 14 days trial period will be over very soon in the next time when you meet next Saturday, Sunday probably. If you have already installed few days back, that means you have already lost two days or 3 days. Request you to get your license as early as possible. Next, what we explored, it allows you to connect, it allows you to analyze, and then publish your work. These three things it does. It allows you to connect to various data sources, helps you to analyze using various features. It has got drag and drop feature. And then finally, once your work is done, you publish it and share the link with others so that others can access your dashboard. So while connecting, we connected to Excel data source, right? Sample superstore. And what we saw, uh, Tableau has internal data engine which process your data, and while processing it, assigns data type. Anyone remember what are the different data types we have seen? We have number, decimal. This is an interview question, guys. So I thought of bring number, whole. We have date,
Date,
date time, and then we have
globe,
date. Not globe is your icon, but data type I'm talking about. What else? Boolean.
Alphabet.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me show you here.
String also will be.
Yeah, instead of text, we have to use string. This is not text, string. So these are the data types. In the interview, they ask what are the different data types: number, decimal, number whole, date and time, date, string, and the boolean. And what are the different icons you have seen? Hash, ABC, calendar, and the globe, right? So far, what these are the icons you have seen. So what is globe? The fields which contains longitude, latitude information, geographical um, location information. For them, globe icon will appear. Then what we did, we explored, we got to know that we have the option to rename the columns, but renaming doesn't impact your underlying data set. That is something which you have to remember. Live and extract connection, which we need to explore, we haven't done yet. Then we went to the sheet one and we saw that there is a completely new window which allows us to design our graphs and all the dimension measures, row, column, show me option which we haven't explored it yet. We'll be doing it tomorrow. I'll show you how it makes your life easy when it comes to creating the graph. Instead of dragging and dropping field, you just need to select the fields and it will suggest you what graph will be most suitable for the selected fields. We explored filter, row, columns, marks, marks. These are the mark type. We explored few, right? We used bar, we used circle, text, map, these we explored. And these are the marks card, which helps you to change the property of the marks. Suppose you are using bar, and if you have to change the color of the bar, you have the color property, size property, other properties are also there. Tooltip appears on hover, mouse hover, and we explored this as well, how to add few more information. If you have to bring sales here, you can drag and drop sales on tooltip, and then you can customize it here by using the insert option. Changing the color, adding the label, changing the size, all these things we explored. And we also explored this map, US map, and displayed the information, change the color. We also explored the symbol map. Using the symbol map, we can display, we can use two properties. First one is your color, another one is your size. And then finally, we combined our graphs into a dashboard like this. We learned how the filter works and how to make this filter work for other graphs. This is your dashboard title. We can enable it by checking this. This is your logo, and this is a text. We also added the blank area, this one, and completed our dashboard. Finally, we created our profile on Tableau Public, which I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's or third session, and published our dashboard and share the link. That's what we have done so far. And while doing it, we got an opportunity to explore basic feature of Tableau. Okay, at least this would have given an idea what are the options we have, how we can create at least a basic graph. So that's all I wanted to cover in today's first class basic stuff. uh, my request to all of you is to recreate this graph and then come to tomorrow's session. If you recreate this without looking at what you can do, just export this into image format. You have worksheet, and then you have export option. Export in the image format. You can export it. When you export it, you won't be able to see all the fields you have used and where you have used. Look at this graph and then try to build your own and in a new Tableau workbook. Okay, so all the four graphs which we created, you try to create your own without looking at what are the fields we have used and where we have placed. If you're able to do it, it'll become very easy for you. I mean, it'll save your time. Actually, you'll get more familiar and spend some time on the color formatting. Questions should I haven't heard this question from anyone yet, like I'm displaying this information like this 4743, how to display this in 1000 format, right? You can right click on this and go to format and go to pan. Here you have number custom, display unit is 1000. You can display the information this way. These things you explore, customize it, because that will make you familiar with the tool, and next time when you are working on any of the activity, you will save the time, you will be able to do things faster. Okay, so that's all from my side. Recreate the dashboard once, publish it, and then come for the tomorrow session. Many more interesting topics are coming tomorrow, so let's connect again tomorrow at 10 o'clock. That's it from my side. Thank you all.
Thanks, Vikas. Thanks.
Stopping the session
Thank you,
now.
Vikas.
Thank you,
Thank you
Vikas.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.